There's a question that broke the internet: how often do you think about the Roman Empire? For millions of men, the answer was every single day. But why? What is it about a civilization that fell over 1,500 years ago that still lives rent-free in our heads? The Roman Empire lasted over 1,000 years. At its peak, it controlled the entire Mediterranean, parts of the Middle East, North Africa, and most of Europe. Over 60 million people lived under Roman rule. That was about 1 in 4 humans alive at the time. But the Roman Empire isn't just ancient history. It's the blueprint for the world you live in right now. Look around you. The roads you drive on? Romans invented the paved road network. Over 400,000 kilometers of roads, built so well that some are still used today, 2,000 years later. The legal system? Roman law is the foundation of nearly every Western legal code. Concepts like innocent until proven guilty, the right to a trial, and the idea of a republic, all Roman. The calendar on your phone? Julius Caesar created it. July is named after him. August after Augustus. The months, the leap year, Roman invention. Even the language. Over 60% of English words have Latin roots. Every time you say video, agenda, alias, or versus, you're speaking Roman. And concrete? The Romans invented a formula so advanced that their buildings still stand while modern concrete crumbles after 50 years. Scientists only recently figured out their secret: seawater mixed with volcanic ash creates a chemical reaction that actually makes the concrete stronger over time. But Rome wasn't just engineering and law. It was also chaos. At the Colosseum, up to 50,000 spectators would watch gladiators fight to the death for entertainment. An estimated 400,000 people died in that arena over its 390-year history. Rome ran on slavery. At its peak, up to 40% of the population in Italy were enslaved people. They built the roads, the aqueducts, the temples. Everything Rome is famous for was built on the backs of people who had no freedom. The emperors? Some were brilliant. Others were clinically insane. Caligula reportedly made his horse a senator. Nero played music while Rome burned, literally. Commodus fought in the gladiator arena himself, killing exotic animals and fighting wounded gladiators to guarantee his victories. And then there was the lead. Romans used lead pipes for water, lead-lined pots for cooking, and even added lead acetate to wine as a sweetener. Some historians believe chronic lead poisoning contributed to the madness of the emperors and the eventual decline of the empire itself. So why did it fall? There's no single answer, and historians have been arguing about it for centuries. Edward Gibbon listed over 200 reasons. But the main factors? Overexpansion: the empire got too big to defend. Economic collapse: endless wars drained the treasury. Military weakness: Rome started relying on barbarian mercenaries who had no loyalty to the empire. Political corruption tore it from the inside. In one 50-year period, Rome had 26 different emperors, most of them assassinated. And then the barbarians came. The Visigoths sacked Rome in 410 AD. The Vandals hit again in 455. By 476 AD, it was officially over. The last Western Roman emperor, a teenager named Romulus Augustulus, was deposed by a Germanic chieftain. But here's the thing: the Eastern Roman Empire, Byzantium, survived for another 1,000 years until 1453. Here's what most people miss. Rome didn't really fall. It transformed. The United States Capitol building? Designed to look like a Roman temple. The word Senate? Directly from the Roman Senatus. The American eagle symbol? Roman. Military ranks like general and captain? Latin. Every Western democracy is, in some way, a remix of Rome. That's why you keep thinking about it. Not because it's ancient history, but because you're living in its sequel. The Roman Empire shaped the language you speak, the laws you follow, the roads you drive on, and the government that rules you. It's not ancient history. It's your operating system. If this made you think about the Roman Empire even more, hit like and share this with someone. We explore the civilizations that built the world every week. Subscribe and we'll see you in the next one.